Hey everyone, Jason here with episode number 3 of Mainstream, an examination of trends not being talked about in the streaming wars. You've heard the saying, won the battle but lost the war? When we talk about the streaming wars, we talk about the battle for attention. Thousands of streaming services all fighting for your eyeballs. This is the battle though, not the war. The long game is likely determined by those who own the box. That is, the platform providers who consolidate the apps. I'm talking about OTT hardware platforms like Google TV, Apple TV, Roku, Xbox, Amazon Fire, even the smart TV OSs like Samsung and LG. So what's in these boxes? As OTT competition heats up, it's only natural for users to want a central location for all their subscriptions. Why bounce around from one app to another? Platforms want to become the main destination for all of your streaming needs, regardless of the app. Apple TV, for example, has taken this approach with their TV app. These platforms allow users to bypass navigation and go from home screen to content. It's convenient, but it's detrimental to the individual brands. Platform consolidation diminishes individual brands. Take Flash, for example. You would find the CW app, be greeted by the CW splash screen, prompted by content, then navigate through the UI, and finally play Flash. Compare that to Apple TV. Assuming you have the CW app downloaded, the TV app can deep link right into Flash, surface the episodes without the need to physically launch the CW app. The CW app has essentially become a channel in the Apple TV set-top boxes at this point. Add voice navigation and it's even easier to bypass individual brands. So yes, platforms are taking the old cable company strategy. Well-established names like HBO are protected. HBO's brand is so well known that even under consolidation paradigm, it can stand out. But are they willing to give up what is often 30% of its revenues to them? The smaller brands will initially benefit, as their content should be easier to find, but the box controls that too. If this is a war, what do the winners get? The answer is data. Once services are locked in, there's nothing stopping platforms from establishing rules to further their position. It's why mega brands like Disney, Peacock, HBO Max are pulling all their content back and going direct to consumer. They want to lock users into their apps, own the data, leverage all of their other assets to maximize ARPU, average revenue per user. This turns out to be a very powerful weapon, and you'll see it hitting headline news every day. HBO Max and Peacock are not on Amazon Fire or Roku. NBC nearly pulling all of their apps from Roku before reaching a deal. So how do you protect your brand? As I said, the mass consolidation of apps by platform is inevitable. There are too many OTT services out there to expect users to manage every single one of them. They can and they will gravitate towards a central solution. Can individual services survive being absorbed by these platforms? They need to invest in their brand. They need to make it so that even if a user bypasses the entire navigation, they still know who owns that content. And that means money needs to be sent and invested in smoother performance, vibrant animations, bold visuals, and user-centric navigation. In the end, as with any market, it's the brand and brand experience that always wins.